Akele, we live?
Alright. We live?
Yeah. Alright, so welcome back to another episode of the Grung podcast. Don't know, it's another episode of the realness, the chachaness. Yeah, man, splat out. Of course, we have Kenton.
Yo.
We have Akele, aka Kwame Dan.
Tsunami.
And of course, yeah, Chance, me there, man. So,
First week of the month.
first week.
Don't know it already. We don't really have a guest this week, so we're just going to use the week to really talk about a few topics which we deem to be topics that we want to talk about still. Not really hot topics, all of them.
True.
But some things where we want to have a discussion about for the first time, at least. So, yeah. Some of the things that are happening right now.
What can you talk about? The first thing I want to talk about are the whole custom situation. Now, basically, what is happening is that we are being promised a reform of customs. And
Hold on one second.
Not a positive reform, apparently.
first of all, the petition that's going around, a petition is from the people. So people decide to do that, right?
Yeah, I would assume. Chance?
Yeah.
People did it, and they want to raise the limit to 100 US.
It's called the minimum
The
value.
minimum value
Yeah.
was 100 US. So first of all, the bomb buckler and still on the right, man. Within the brain pan like intact on the current minimum is 50. And you sit down and you go, oh, let's move it to 100. The fuck? Minimum 5 bills, my G. It's been $50 for much years now. Like 20 something like that, some madness like that, isn't it? The fuck? 100. Big man thing. You fucking idiot, brother. Well, anyways, got a petition that's going around, brother. So
in your opinion, they should have asked for more with the
of
petition.
course, it's been years like the VAT inflation, everything will go up.
Yeah, value.
And the minimum has been stagnant for at least, for as long as I'm aware, for at least 10 years. And they double it after 10 years of inflation. That didn't even make logical sense, bro.
Maybe
They
they
can't
might
go
look
buy
on
a-
it in
they
a
can't
way where...
You can buy a decent cologne, G.
Maybe they might look on it as a way of... It's really negotiation. No? And in negotiating more while...
Yeah, but you don't start at the minimum, do you? You
Yeah,
negotiate, you
that's
shoot
true.
for the stars,
Yeah,
and then
you start high,
yeah, and
and
then we
then
jump low.
then
So
bring it down.
So
So
start a grand
that's
and make
true.
them go, oh fuck off, 750.
That's
you don't
true.
start a business and them go, oh 75. But they look like a
That's
fucking
true.
mug.
That's true. So them could really start high and then make
Yeah,
custom.
but them
So, alright,
custom-
we can't meet
yeah.
you. We'll meet you halfway.
Or
Meet you
quarter
wherever
or
halfway
something.
But
is.
then you have to remember, say, a customs there, there's no meeting halfway.
That's true. That's one of the things.
So
You
the
can't
man
tell me
them
more
just
about
to
that.
try a thing with bills, cause yo, when you try to clear your thing, brother, you can ball from now till the morning, drop SP from now till the morning, provide whatever documents from now till the morning. The system says these are your duties. Pay your duties. Unless you have link.
Yeah, but that's my point. So in the sense that, which is what I'm saying, where they're setting the value at $100, it is pointless. Because let's say this comes through, see, $100 is now the minimum.
Wow.
We still,
What a
we
change.
still look like a fucking.
What change?
You see me? At least 5 bills. You see me?
Yeah, oh yes.
And I work from this and then we see what happens. But I mean, $100 is not change the price of rice. $100 could have worked like 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Yeah, that's suitable. But not now, brother. A decent cologne costs like a decent pair of shoes costs like, you don't know, 1 foot big size 12, but anything at least $80, brother.
That's about $70 for real.
The cheapest thing just like the
That-
bare
that
minimum was
already-
70,
That
80.
already almost at the
Yes,
$1.
man. Where males, they don't know, male clothing expensive, brother. So you buy a decent shirt, you don't fuck you gone, brother.
But
And you look on the thing and go, yo, oh, we want the bills.
I think
Man.
I get what you're saying still, and I feel like yo, when this bust out, people are gonna feel like so me I defend them. It's just really me giving insight into certain things. Alright. So again, it will come off like me I defend them. Really and truly, me liberate them neither, you know, dog. And coming from a standpoint of customs being, other than tourism, the largest revenue earner for the country, you have to look at it and say, alright, cool, I understand what Kenton said. Inflation gone up, so really and truly, this should have been moving up with the inflation. It should have been on the same
Without
level.
a petition, by
Without
the
a
way.
petition,
Like, over
definitely.
time, it should have been reformed
Right.
a number of times, really.
But look from it from a standpoint to say, alright, cool. Alright, let's work with Kenton, figure 5 bills. How much people really ordering 5 bills worth of things? So it's like you're saying. So basically, remember, so the minimum value is the trigger for duties to be calculated. So between me and you are like literally people in Kingston, brother. How much people is ordering 5 bills worth of shit? So how much duties will you collect of 5 bills worth of shit? So again, man, not defend custom, but yeah, 5 bills is a reach.
Yeah, man, understand what you say. From
Five
a
is a
business
reach.
perspective.
From a business perspective.
Let's look at it like this, right? So 5 bills is a reach. Why more people not ordering 5 bills worth of goods? Because they might charge you arm and I leave you order 5 bills worth of fucking goods.
That's a
So if you move it to 5 bills, do you know the amount of the influx of things that are now coming in? Because
that's a strong point for you.
If the revenue is, if I'm one person, see, and I know that shoes on me now about the order, I can now order. Brother, look much people like me, we're going to now increase the spending.
That's true.
We're going to increase your revenue.
I know only
that's
by
like a
time,
double and triple and triple your revenue.
only by time you want other things, brother.
You look on the price and shake it. No, because you know
customer going to kill you.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, you move up the value, because at this point what you're encouraging
and
is
people would spend more, yeah.
That's what
true.
you're encouraging. You're encouraging them to go out and buy stuff. What you're doing now, yeah, cut off your nose to spite your face, brother. Because you say, oh, me no want to let that stronghold from the amount of revenue here what me have. When you realize that if I fucking just let this go, just even a little bit, people are going to increase spending. People are going to spend more.
That's a strong point.
However,
I am again. I must say, me a business student in a school, so I look from it from a economic standpoint as well. Alright, cool. We increase the point because now you're encouraging more spending. Again, me not defend custom. I say this repeatedly throughout my time. I not defend custom.
Try to convince yourself.
But you didn't
Me just explain for say why certain things may still be in place. So, alright, cool. You encourage me for spend. Look on the maths, bro. I don't think, like, really and truly, if me I make an order and me know say 5 bills at the cap, I'm pretty sure I'm going to make 2 orders. And don't make none of them reach 5 bills.
That's
because
true.
pain. Alright, look on the logics, you know. Most websites, of course, if you order over a certain amount, you're not going to pay shipping. That's a plus for me as a consumer. Yeah. So, most people look on it and say, alright, I pay for the item, then I pay for ship it down, come here. Now I have to pay duties to get the item. So if me can avoid that extra cost of paying on top of what me don't pay, me I avoid it. And then also, me I look on it and I say, brother, like really and truly, when you buy shit, like really and truly, like based on our economic status, you will spend most of the money. And you are getting fucking money when you do all of that online shopping. Because most of it is our fault because products out here are shit. Most people not gonna buy shit out here. But when you spend $4.99 for save your customs duty, a US a pocket all of that. That's a US economy a grow, not ours. So that's just my point.
Alright, so going back on those 2 points. One, people are going to just spend $4.99 to avoid the $500 custom fee.
Yeah.
Don't you already just spend $49.99 to avoid the $50 custom fee anyways?
Yeah, but me I say you raising the cap really and truly is
yeah, but what I'm saying is
I understand the chance, I'm understanding point.
Yeah, but my point is, look at this. I'm spending, let's say the 550. Cool? I'm spending $49.99, right? To avoid this $50 fee, and I'm bringing in one item. Nothing not customs is still being charged for that one item. Though. And all of us are doing that. Versus I have $500 over here and I spend $49.99 to avoid that customs fee, but I'm bringing in 10 items. And you're charging me for those 10. Where's most of my revenue coming from?
What?
500, because it's what? More articles. So you get charged more money. I'm just going with your point here, where you're saying you're avoiding the 500. So you order $4.99. But we still do that anyways. We turn our heads away from things anyways. We'll go $4.99. Again, we still order a whole heap of things. I don't know about you, you know.
Yeah,
but enough time my cart full and I empty my cart by 50s.
Yeah, man.
So the same logic applies. The same thing I'm gonna do for $50 and the same thing I'm gonna do for $4.99. The only difference is you as a customs are gonna get more revenue because we're now ordering more things. That's one point. Second point. US are gonna get the money. Right? Because again, that point there about foreign
we're not buying locally. Yeah.
Isn't customs right now the biggest? You said biggest.
Second to tourism.
Second to tourism, right? So what gonna change when you change it to 500? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Because whether the limit is 50 or 500, we're still spending the money overseas. We're still avoiding that 49, that
But
minimum.
we're collecting way, oh, here, look at me here and saying we're. They're collecting more revenue now.
Aye.
I'm just looking at it to say they would not collect as much revenue as they're collecting at a 250 cap compared to a 5 bills cap. That's what I'm saying.
And I'm saying is, they will collect more.
Alright,
Because
alright.
again,
May I listen to you? I'm
because
understanding
again,
what the
from-
both are answering.
again,
Because
from an economic standpoint and a business standpoint, yes? What earns you more? Encouraging your consumers to spend or choking them?
But that's like from a wholesale and a retail.
No, that's from an economic standpoint. That is why the US government is so successful. Because they encourage their consumers to spend. When them get them tax returns and things like that, what them do? You think they must save it? They spend. So the more your consumers, the more the residents of your country spend, the more you earn. So if the more you can increase their earning power, the more they spend, which is more the country earns. So as long as you can remove as much red tape for these people to spend, the more your country earns. So it cannot be a case where you're adding more red tape, you're strangling these people and you're looking at it and go, I have $100 million profit. You can turn that into 2, 3, 4 with each piece of red tape you remove. You cannot expect and go, oh, we're earning this amount of money and this is customs could easily pass tourism.
No.
If they did what they were supposed to do, it could have.
No,
But what is the issue? People are turning away from buying these things. You're strangling not only us, the consumers, they're strangling the technology industry.
Yeah.
We're in a bind right now to bring in tablets in this era that we're having right now, pandemics. Why? Because of the custom duties. So we're not only cut off a nose for spite with face, we're cut off a face for spite with head. We're literally killing our nation because we're looking at it and going, this is our second highest earner. We can do so much more.
Kenton is right when he man say you really want that's true. In any economy or any business structure, you should really encourage your customers to spend. You earn more.
You say I don't want to cut it, but me and say encourage, but whose economy is it really benefit? I get what he's saying, you know.
No, but he's saying that it would benefit us more also because so by encouraging, so let me present. I understand both on the point. I'm not even sure where I stand for it because I understand the tone I come from. So Kenton is saying this. Alright, so yes, it give more leeway for manipulation. That'll be the biggest fear, right?
Yep.
The fact say, alright, we're gonna make the cap so high, persons will easily just manipulate and try to go around paying. Which we already do at the moment, you know. The only difference is right now it's harder to do, because $50 is nothing. That's the reality.
Exactly.
So right now it's a lot harder. So raising the bar to such a high level, of course, that allow more. Because I mean, if you have up to $500 to spend, now, honestly, me personally, I go still just spend like $250 more while and do different other more while and manipulate the system. That's a lot. Zin, but Kenton's point is there are a lot of persons who would have spent over $500 right now. That's the reality. And even us, me from myself situation now, I can't cool up and I say, I try to take out some things. I never really plan to order over $500 with the things yet. Still. But my point is though, that's what Kenton say. Kenton say, by encouraging that persons will spend more and persons will buy more things too. Some more things that eventually are coming. I'm sure that that's what I'm sure. Based on how the industry should be set up, that's not the only way that them profit from a start. Then you can give more insight. Is it the only way that custom profit with duties? When we exceed the minimum.
Because they still charge you when they bring in
exactly.
because that's their job.
Exactly. So that's just one of the way them profit when they exceed the $50 minimum.
But when we import, they still profit.
Yeah.
So
obviously, because of business.
So if you encourage more imports, you're not only making money for when people exceed the minimum, but you're still making more money from people just going about the ordinary.
I think that's Kenton's point.
With his point said, alright, cool. I get it. There's other avenues that customs draw revenue. However, let's move from that of a post office or an airport. Let's move to wharf, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's typically a standard fee to clear a barrel. And there's typically a standard fee to clear an entire container.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you carry 50 goods in a container or you carry 1,000,000 goods, it's still a standard fee you're paying.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think he needs to focus that this cap really applies to that of importing through the airport. You can't go talk about other importations that can happen when really and truly are just one stream of importation we are talking about.
And I'm still talking about that one stream, yes.
It don't sound like that. Because you said there's other ways that customs
No,
earn
so what
revenue.
I'm saying is, understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, every time customs bring in a cent, they charge. Yes, it's just that the duties multiply when you exceed the minimum. So you charge us and you earn more when you exceed that minimum. You still earn when we bring in because you have to bring it in.
Bring it in, yeah.
So what I'm saying
is,
is,
for free.
raise this minimum and we start bringing in more things so you earn more from us bringing in. That's all you're doing. What you're doing is not, again, choking us at the base to make it work. Because what you're looking at is going, oh, when them go over that 50, I can start them with 14 and then push them and pay it. But at the end of the day, if I have $500 minimum, you can make 20, 30, 40 grand from me. Because I still have to pay for bringing my things. You just have to pay an exorbitant fee when we pass the cap.
Yeah, I give you a good example. Because take me for example.
You still make the money, you know?
Take me for example. A lot of times, my other things, brother, I'm going to just ship it through customs, really, or to a shipping company or whatever.
All of them go through customs anyways.
Yeah, I know, but my direct avenue. Because of the cap right now, in all honesty, most of my other things, I send it to my brother forward and bring them. That's free shipping for me. When I return and pay nothing. In all honesty, if they were to raise the limit, brother, I would be encouraged. Because being my brother now forward probably 2 times for the year. So I'm going to sit down and wait for 6 months to get that. I would have easily said, yo, let me ship more things. So there are a lot of persons that I made this talk from my experience, but there's a lot of persons with similar situations where they want order more, they would have glad to ship more. However, them try find other ways to manipulate it simply for not go through them fees there.
Alright, so if I can interject and say, alright, maybe there's a miscommunication because mainly I'm only focusing on the simple man like me. From a commercial standpoint, where you raise the cap so now I import more things for push my business or more products to sell, then alright, cool. That definitely I'm with that. But from a simple man, I don't see how you raising the cap and me bringing in 4 TV compared to one and all of them each up in my house. How is that helping the economy? Because
I'm saying it to you again. You charge me to bring this in. You are getting my money to bring this in, a service that I cannot provide for myself. So if you encourage me to bring more things, I'm paying you more money, that means I don't understand this. If I come to you, Chad, see, and I say, make 4 with him, right? You're the only person that can make this 4 with him. Cool? Whatever happening, you know, you still have to get paid because you make them 4 with him, yeah? Because nobody else can do it. Same thing goes for customs. If anything that is moved in this country, back or forth is done by customs, and they earn a profit from that.
But I don't think you're understanding, because I look upon it and I say, meds, bro, meds this. If after this, I guess I'll just agree to disagree, I'll move on. But if a man try bringing a bumbuckler, a Canon right now, a camera, I'm going to pay an arm and a leg, right? Because of course, the minimum value might be triggered, custom duties are charged, and I want people to understand that these duties are different across the board. Not the same across the board because of tariff codes. Take the time to learn your fucking tariff codes and know that they draw different duties.
There's also that, we'll continue.
Yeah. Alright. So, the dog, if me go so bumps and answer me, I bring in these camera in parts. Right? And I don't trigger the minimum value, which means I did not pay shit. If it go through the post office, me I tell you, so the most I pay a fucking 2 bills, bro. And that is top. So me I try. That is why I say me I try understand. Yeah. Say the more I bring in, you still gonna make money. Customs did not gain any revenue, and me bringing in something where don't trigger the minimum value. There's no money at all collected.
So let's get this absolutely clear. It's absolutely clear. So unless a minimum is triggered, customs makes absolutely no money.
No cash, bro.
Based on fee scenario, even ship it through the post office. In most cases.
That's what I'm saying. If the minimum, so that means that if I come to the airport, so we're talking about things coming through the airport, coming through customs. We're not talking about, because either way, whether they cut the minimum of 50 or 5 is if we cut it, put it to fucking post office and I get paid either way, though. So what's the point? That I'm not the limit. So my point is, again, I'm asking you again for the second time, if the minimum something is not triggered, they make absolutely fuck all.
That's hard to believe.
No, listen to me. If you ship something right now, you're sending straight to your fucking address. This is a process in our address 2 avenues. You send it through your address, it come through whatever, reach an airport, it go through customs. Customs at the airport now say it's supposed to value by customs at the post office. It go through that customs, realize it don't trigger the minimum value, you're only paying 2 bills. That's if you're sending it directly to you and the minimum value is not triggered. Bam, you're sending it through ship me. If your fucking shit still don't carry duties, bro.
Ship me not pay no.
Ship me alone you're paying. You're not paying customs.
Ship me a charge you, but ship me not really pay nothing for it because them are getting
Exactly.
below the minimum.
Your money is going to ship me pocket, not customs. So you need to understand me and say, I don't think because you don't have insight of the process.
In reality.
You
So
don't know.
and them are going to find me for
So-
work. But
So
for
again,
example,
so I'm asking again for the so
There's no fee for when I play in land and say, oh yo, we are charged you're playing for coming.
I guess what Kenton question is that really and truly the only form of revenue them get from me? When
when
actually
we
pay,
hit a minimum.
'cause that would be crazy, you know. 'cause
That
if,
is
if they're
not-
providing
oh
that,
my
somebody
God.
else must pay them. Probably we not
So,
pay them, you know.
exactly. So how?
But they
so
must
you
gain
can't
profit.
tell me
Remember the
so,
shipping company, you know.
you
So
can't tell me so
if me
somebody-
transport your goods,
no,
some of
but
them
wait,
pay a fee.
Let's make this functional right now, yeah?
Yeah.
You can't tell me there are people out there 24/7.
Before you explain, dog, remember say one. Can you go waste the time I explain? I really enjoy it. I understand what you're asking,
maybe,
and I
maybe
don't
that's
think I'm answering it. So just love it. I understand what you say. Love it.
Yeah.
So if I'm gonna bring in Bumbo Club for call, Ray, car dealer bring in blah, yeah, I get what you're saying. They do make money. I was just only focusing on one channel,
Yeah,
and
that
this is the channel that the people are signing the petition for.
Alright, yeah, and Chance is right. So Chance are focused on the channel where, alright. So Kenton has said they would not lose because the revenue will increase, people will buy more.
Right.
Even though you might gain less from, for example, that particular aspect, which people are paying more because you trigger the fee, right?
Right.
But they might earn more revenue because they might transport more things. That's what Kenton has said. But Chance has said, Kenton, this is what Chance is saying. He's focusing on that little box right there of revenue, right? That box where if you think over a certain amount, you trigger it, you pay more. He's saying through airport, yeah. He's saying that if there is a limit to such a high point, for example, $500, people just easily manipulate that. So it's almost like they'll be giving away that portion of the profit with them getting pretty much. Because if people just start ship 2 different 250 packages, for example, come to Jamaica, instead of make a package go over $500, and that's a lot. That allow a lot of leeway, especially for businesses, brother. Businesses are buying a bulk and anything there. Right now, businesses them are suffer. Because people is nothing. Me reminds me of my own business. I may go through customs to business. And I spend.
Customs affect businesses a lot, brother, because they do their charity work, so they get customs duties. We know how they make
Yeah, that's true.
So charity people don't get custom duties.
Not charity. So charities are free, churches are free, and people
Schools.
schools and like actual businesses, they do
Non-profit,
charity work.
Non-profit business. Yeah.
So profitable businesses do charity work, so they don't end up with a shit
that's a
customs
loophole.
bill.
Yeah, that's a loophole.
So-
but you still have businesses that might do the charity work though. This reality. For example, a small businessman. I think about it. Me look at it. Me not try to think about the man at the top of the class. Because he might benefit the most from it probably. But I try to think about the average man who starting business, right? I look at a person them online business when them buy them things from online, for example. Let's use an example. You have a look clothing store online. You buy your clothes them, you come. You have a look at them online store, the perfume or whatever. And you buy it in them shipping, right? Right now, they are really. They must suffer. $50, I don't know. One year product, them probably last $50. I buy a dozen. See?
Right.
So you suffer. Yes, they would benefit more, obviously. As a poor man, I benefit more. If you say, alright, $500. I can now ship my thing them without you getting a feed, right? What he's saying though, that average person, they might just continue to keep the thing below $500 because the room for manipulation is so big. How manipulate it now, you know? But we manipulate it up to $49, for example. That's not only per room, because the value of money right now is nothing. So $49 can get you almost nothing right now, right? But the room for manipulation would be so wide. If it's, for example, $500, it's almost like custom would be giving up that revenue.
So what we're saying is, for that little red box of profit,
Custom would be losing. That's what I'm saying.
we're willing to throw away everything else just for that little red box of profit. That's what customs is doing, essentially.
I can't speak on that.
That's what I'm saying.
Charles, I give him perspective.
Yeah, but what I'm saying,
for that customer say, but
no, I'm not saying. So what I'm saying is, the reality is, for that is the box that we're trying to protect. That customs is trying to protect.
No, but this argument is based on the petition, and that's
yeah,
what I just said earlier.
Yeah. So that's why I trying to focus on that. But we don't know what the opinion or their perspective is. So far, we know the petition really come true yet. Still,
yeah, but
it's just a petition. And it probably will. $100 not really bad.
Still,
$100 not really bad. Still,
I still think if you do the right thing, you move your profit margins around, you find that you make a lot more money. If you move, because again, you're moving the profit from one point to somewhere else, and that's more room for growth. But anyways, we move on. You agree to disagree?
Yeah. By the way, I don't even know where I'm standing this, but you guys make two very strong points.
We agree to disagree.
Yeah. CSEC. So CSEC Japan now.
CSEC.
Cape, all them things there, whatever you want to call it. Those examinations. So apparently, a lot of persons received them grade and them not really pleased.
So first of all, congratulations to the people. Well, fuck up, we don't even know. Congratulations to the people who have preliminarily passed their exams.
Yeah.
We don't know what after
the persons who show a passing grade on the preliminary
congrats.
Because there's a lot going on right now where
push through, doing the need for the boat.
Yeah.
Honestly, so apparently what I must say is
Big up my little brother still. Him get a little cheap on him chemistry. 10 grade him still. Him do a one subject and him get a 3. So big up himself. But then again, we didn't even see him break down, so we didn't even know what's going on.
Chemistry syllabus get harder by the year, no, brother.
If the one subject in a 10 grade, him get a 3 still. So
That's banging.
big up yourself, youth.
yeah, so what going on?
So yeah, basically, there are persons who are saying that they received them grade, and the breakdown of a profile really match up to the grade. So we are talking about some people where them say, oh, for comprehension, they get a like A, understanding, even know the breakdown.
So like a comprehension is a A, execution is a B, and
that
theory is probably another A.
Yeah, but the actual grade, where you give me, probably like 1 3 or 1 4 more, some failing grade or barely passing grade, even though the profile seems to be stating otherwise. And then there's the opposite also, persons will get some very good grades, some 1s, and look upon it as some D articles and some E. So there seems to be a discrepancy with the breakdown and the grades that were provided. So them actually start another petition. So like a petition time with it. So the students now apparently start some petitions right now to kind of dispute them grade that we have forward through and at least get an explanation still. So 16, even come out and say, alright, we made some mistakes.
I think they released a statement, they didn't release a statement, but I think that the head commissioner stated that there's nothing wrong with the grades. That's what I read in the Green too. Him saying back whatever the results show, but I mean that's bull. That's bull because listen to me, exactly. We're looking at the physical. Is either you gonna say to me, alright, the grades are correct, but the breakdown is wrong. Say that to them. Say, okay, there was a glitch in our system, so the breakdown that were provided there, they're not accurate. What kind of rush thing? Because of COVID and thing. But the thing is, you can't tell nobody that.
Exactly, you can't tell nobody that.
At the end of the day, you're going to say, how is it that the grade is right, but the profile is wrong? So how did you get to the grade?
And then prior results will be questioned as well.
Exactly. Yeah. So there will be a lot of questions. But the thing is, you definitely can't tell people, I stand behind what I presented to you.
When it's
because,
like shit.
Yeah.
Because I don't think, alright, so even if prior results are being questioned, I don't think there's much questions there unless it was a wholesale fuck up.
Exactly.
And a very well done wholesale fuck up, then probably you can inquire.
Me get my 2.1 months, nobody can tell me
first of all, anyways, that's what I say, what looking like. Because if you tell me say all my 3 now much strong, so
no, brother more. If them ever come with us to them and revoke our grade them from 60, brother. There's no say with us. Alright, life a crime. Give up on school because you don't do so part already, see?
Sorry, mommy.
You don't do so we get all them 1s and 2s they are updating.
System fight you up,
brother. So yeah, brother, but I think so you can't be like that arrogant. You get me I say? At least launch an inquest.
Yeah,
if you want to see
that's what the people are saying.
Launch an inquest, say you're having some the independent audit team that come in and they're gonna look on this and see what's going on. Because you can't pan a man and say, you get an AAB profile and get a 3, and somebody have a straight D profile and get a 1. That doesn't make no sense to nobody.
Exactly.
And again, anything outside that be fucked up is not a good explanation.
Exactly.
Because you can't, because like I said, the grading right but the profile wrong. How? So aren't the profiles linked to the grades?
Yeah, one generate. Once you put
How?
to generate, the other really.
And then that's done by the curve. So that's your formula, right? Curve determines profile determines curve, which determines grade. So if one wrong, the next one. So how we are this then?
Yeah.
So anything outside of saying we fucked up or saying you're launching an inquiry is
Alright.
horseshit.
And to be honest, I'm not even sure if we fucked up, I'm gonna really be enough people to still,
Because
The reputation
Yeah,
is already
yeah.
out there that you've been doing this shit correctly,
Yeah.
so you for just fuck up.
Yeah.
no, but no, first of all, the reputation has been there that you're fucking up.
Yeah. There are a lot of persons
Everybody,
who
you have
question
one
their
and two
grades.
people who
Yeah,
go,
question
this
it.
is shit. But
This,
when you have
this
a
is just
whole,
the first time we have so many persons,
you have
and
a
then
whole,
guess
you have
what?
a whole cohort.
It's almost so it almost have facts to look on it because now people can actually
show
cause,
you
for
say,
example,
yo.
I go online and Twitter, I'm share with you, and person actually showing examples
of how wrong this is and how right it is.
The
So,
grade I said 1, and the breakdown I said some DDDE.
yeah,
That's crazy. That
that's
can't
like
add
that's
up.
like a 4.
That's like a 4 or 5 right there about.
So, you know what I mean? It's crazy. And then, you know, at the end of the day, brother, it probably not going to fix. Because at the end of the day, guess what? Millions have been
Exactly.
spent to have this done. Even more millions are spent to rush this. And then pretty sure the certificate them on the way to being printed, if not already finished, printed, laminated, and being shipped out to your schools to be given to you.
Because that's the thing.
And your certificates as well have been printed as well. So so you tell them people, I said, the millions of paper, millions of time, the equipment, all of that, they have got to find them millions there for disregard, then do it all over again.
Reinvest into
Are
it.
you joking?
And not just that. Remember,
And
say
please bear in mind, the profits already have been shipped off to who get the money already now.
Straight.
So those profits have been spent, them boat and the young girl, them all them fuck they buy already, you know. Yeah man, everything buy already, you know.
Can't you know it,
The boat, them, the oil and them, the girl, them, everybody buy out already, you know. The coke, everything buy. So you gotta ask them better, I say, yo, you can the $50 million that I get in a from when they pussy I pay this from like November. So that $50 million I get in November, you can't give me back. No. I spend like 10 mil on coke already. Fuck that shit.
don't have a new shipment forward.
The most I have right now probably 30 grand change. You want that?
And 10 girl them buy everything book
You
out.
get them buy book out, reservation.
I remember say
trouble.
it take a while for the court money kind of roll over.
Roll over,
Profit forward.
And you
Yeah.
cut it out
Sell
and
it
chop
and-
it out and
Yeah.
make it
And
up.
effect is still,
Lord God.
you don't know. Brother, it can't work. Brother.
You want shambles, the man them know what
Brother,
they do.
at the end of the day, brother, I'm sorry for no, I really want to see it. But no, I want to see them get what them deserve because I don't feel, brother. I never bother. No, alright, in all seriousness, brother, I don't know what nobody else, brother. But them 2 years there did fucking rough. Like 10th grade, 4th and 5th form did rough,
You
brother.
never got through stress.
Yeah.
There's something
Listen,
stress,
brother, like
brother.
remember when we would have biology, brother, I would have school from 8 o'clock and we never left here till never left school till like after 9.
I remember that man.
At the first
time.
time in my life, you know, yet old lady them fucking regular. But the first time in my life, I spent so much hours at work, like literally, like for that 12, 13 hours, them me a grind, brother. I'm just churn out labs, brother.
Yeah, that
Remember,
was
say you still have
crazy.
classes, you still have other fucking things to submit, brother. That was fucking.
And man, when the man all like a directory for IT, SB and
Yeah, man, all around, brother. So
100 page, man.
yeah, man, I want to brother.
Remember
Buying up
PSP for you, brother?
All them things there, brother.
We do
So
some
imagine,
binder, brother, that put the whole in a
them 18 months of your fucking life where you just stress, all of this shit for your ear said, them bumble there. Fuck it up.
Yeah.
Brother, that be awful, brother. That be, I feel like, brother, and then at the end of the day, them youth them can't even, I feel sorry for them again, because them can't really celebrate. Because me know when me, before see first of all, me didn't plan for feeling that. So you see when me blood clot get my break, my party, you fuck. I go,
Now you see.
Just in case, you know?
Just in case, they say after my
You got
final,
lockdown and dead.
because you see, so my finals my pass, my fuck it up before more. Yeah man, celebration run, I forgot. I go up on the celebration tour now. You see me? So them youth are literally selling them yard from time, stress out. You see me?
You know,
Do this
pandemic.
fucking
No,
exam,
but
yeah.
bear in mind at the time when they remember COVID
Then
time
I say, brother, so the man selling them yard, so them
unusual
can't, so
situation
them
where
can't go. So now
Yeah.
them, even them done them exam, there's no relief. Like
No
you're not
party, no
nothing. You just sit down there wait
There's
for this
no
blood clot
celebration.
data, brother. And then this data come now, you say, alright, I make it
still
through.
unsure.
Them pussy fuck it up, brother. You still can't go
Still unsure.
to
Yeah.
Juve way your life and strictly way your life and drink with your fucking life and do
Yeah,
some
but you
fucking.
can
If you
imagine
sit down
if-
in there and just look on this, brother.
If you never in a pandemic
Well,
time,
fuck up,
and you
brother.
stay like Kenton and you go party.
Like a
without
real
drink,
brother. You
and
see
you
the
know
one.
that week there.
It's a bomber. It's
That
a
week
one.
there, you know, you slow down, you know, you hold it, you know.
You see, brother, me find out the results that come out like the Thursday, I find out like the Monday, you know. Blood clot. Boy,
P's and Q's.
brother, I'm a clean your fuck.
You can't
I'm just a do chores, brother.
imagine, can't imagine see a way when
No
you get
road.
the result, you know.
Brother, all the night I want to touch out, brother. All the night I want to kick out, brother. Fuck.
Yeah, man, you get your results, man.
I'm
Go
saying,
on, do your
move,
thing.
man, you're free now, you're
4
free.
days later. Oh, hold on, now we have to go.
Yeah, go revise,
Then I
okay?
limbo.
Yeah.
What's your my style? Yeah, man, you remember them 6 goals away you score? Yeah, man, come here and look on them real quick. Real fucking quick.
Real back the field.
VAR.
Come here, say bumbo clock. Brother, I'm sorry for the man, fuck, brother. The man them here just get worse.
Yeah.
It a get
Yeah,
worse.
I swear.
Yeah, bro.
Because again, the man them, and again, them can't get enjoy themselves.
And
I don't
it's not
think
fair.
them not celebrate. And then now them still in a
It's not fair,
limbo.
dog. It's not fair.
And a fucking mid-September, November, October,
And the
time of
conditions
year.
that they had to do the exam
Oh,
in,
my
dog.
God.
Exactly.
It's
Remember,
uncomfortable and it's more
it's
stress,
just
bro.
not fair for the kids, them, brother.
Like, remember,
Me try imagine us in them time,
remember
brother.
say we did a fucking study break, you know, dog.
Exactly.
Brother, you know, alright, first of all, remember just say, big up to Uno. You see me? Because without Uno, I don't think I do this fucking CSEC thing. You see them 2 weeks I was swat our fucking life. I
Yo,
love Uno for that, brother.
Yo,
Because
but-
without them 2 weeks there, it'd be fucking shambles. And
But-
every CSEC student knows that them 2 weeks there where you swat for your fucking life are golden. You know what? People never have the opportunity there. We sit down and talk with them friends about the class, them when them just out of it.
Exactly. You could have, you could have tried to do an online thing, but you could have like real study.
Yeah,
breaks
you
for
just-
your
you
little
just-
car.
you just-
Cause we used to have that thing, you know.
Yeah,
That
man.
was our thing, yo.
Yeah, man.
Would I like waste all of the year technically? And the exam time.
Well.
Alright.
Well, Mom, hi, if you're listening,
Come on.
we never.
Listen to me.
Listen, at the end of the day, I got you. Mommy, we'll pass the subject then. Anyways, this is how we pass them.
Brother,
So
brother.
where's the year?
Just know that since then, these are conversations I actually have with my friend. They say, yo, you may say, big man think still. They may have some things I used to do in school, yeah?
2 weeks time.
And idea, and I get them grade. Them grade are happy.
So-
So I know say it was not all.
So the method justifies
Yeah,
the means.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they them understand. But
So them
we
2
used-
weeks
but
they did
that used to be
crucial.
our thing. We used to have like study
That
groups
cram,
and thing,
that
and
cram in there, that swatting
and-
there, brother.
yeah.
You not have that, like, even the couple minutes before fucking exam now, the whole I was still sitting under the blood clot
Yeah.
tree with books to you, so brother, man, I tell you things, I said, what that? Man, I explain certain things.
Brother,
I said,
remember this goal there. Remember about J exam, brother. This is CSEC now. J exam. Remember paper 2. I want paper 1 and the
Multiple choice.
literally the man at exam. Then I cheer on in front of us study, brother. You know you have look at past paper then, brother. Brother, pick up a golden past paper, you see, brother. You see me?
Yeah,
And stay and study the past paper. So get an exam.
the fucking pass.
Never get past paper this, brother. Literally, brother. Brother, might ever 50 questions there on the test.
About
Trust me.
35 of them.
About 35 of them come after 5 we just study a while ago. So bear in mind, say everybody come got a smile now. Cause I say,
See?
brother, we literally was just studying a past paper.
And I 8
with
come back.
80% of them questions, yeah? I will go and
Bingo.
go see. Them look good thing there, brother.
You
Them
know that.
invaluable.
Because
You not got that.
remember saying, you probably have passed paper from 2001 to 2003. Your charge
Yeah,
probably
but
about
your friend have other thing,
1999
yeah.
or 2000
See,
something.
you don't even get exchange and resources there, you know?
You sit down and just sort out the
Yeah.
past paper them. So now instead they have 2 years of data, you have 5. Instead they have
Yeah.
5, you have 10. Let me say,
but me a look on it, I mean, I say, yo, Jaja. It's a very good point because, like, for people who have to depend on that because them not have the resources to do the at home learning,
Exactly,
like internet
brother. And
laptop
everybody have
and
internet,
things
no
and
weird
all.
times, but you
So,
have people who don't have internet.
And it's
You
not
have,
like-
you have people who don't have the books them, brother. I reality, you know, you have people who don't have the books them. People don't have the past paper them, brother. People just come and rely
You know
on them
that,
friends and them local study group to get the local resources
So-
them and
so-
and the
so-
discussions them, you have people who learn better them with it too. You have people who, you can't get them a book and say read and study, brother. They have to have conversation, they have to have dialogue about the topic. I study them learn, what to them people there. Or them
So
cool.
unlike us that did fucking cruff it out, yeah, people who actually
First of all,
are at a disadvantage.
Yeah,
first of
they
all,
are.
I did
And
not.
then now, go through all that. The results come, brother,
And then
and it's still shambles, brother. Whether they're on the bad or good side, you're gonna get a good grade, or you're still unsure, brother, in yourself.
Still end up in a 4.
Or you feel like you do your best, you get a grade, the profile say you do your best, but the grade I say,
And then
4.
at the end of the day, how university go now?
exactly no.
Because my profile said fucking, I get fucking distinction profile, I get a
Exactly.
fucking tree. I can't go buckler, you would get to that.
Exactly.
So you got to wish med fucking degree.
Okay, so, but look at my
Medical science
profile. Look at
degree.
my profile. It says,
No.
No, that's ignore
First
the
of all-
grade. Ignore the
first of all, when
grade.
they apply them, they say, what is the profile? I'm saying,
Yeah,
fucking
what's the grade? Exactly.
So,
So
you fuck,
the
brother.
level of unsurety is crazy, brother.
Yeah,
I'm
fuck.
feeling sorry for the youth, them, honestly.
And as I said, brother, honestly, none of me know now, me not see all this like a spin back, brother.
No, yeah.
Because as me
I
said,
don't see like we being revised, to be
profit,
honest.
The profit them already dish out. You see me? The paper them done print. The certificate them done print. Right now, the man them go to chat. Right now, I tell you what them do a CSEC office. CSEC office are right now.
Cool.
And which court? Man, line up 20, 21, 22 fucking.
Why would you know I'm court, brother? What's wrong with you?
The man line up 21, 22 fucking papers.
Yeah,
right?
them start preparing for
roll
next
out
year exam.
21,
Yeah.
22 papers.
That's
brother.
true. Them start
21,
prepare
20, 21 done for them.
for
and
next
them,
year
brother.
exams.
Next year exam, man, them depend right now. Oh no, man, them say fuck on the brother. Next year we get this right.
Them things there.
It's crazy, brother. So, sorry for my brother, and
Yeah.
my heart goes out to my brother. But
But that's a hope the best scenario come work out, brother. 'Cause
Definitely.
I'm not sure what it is, to be honest. Because no honesty, I'm not sure. Like, look at it, it's two scope, you know. You have the good and the bad number. There are people who have the good grade, and they might lose
get
it.
shitters, brother.
And there are people with the bad grades
And get
who want to get them good grades. So it's like I'll lose, brother.
But
And then now, either way, even if let's say them revise it and come out with the true reflection of what your grades would be, you can't tell me that it's almost like a discredit yourself already, brother.
Yeah.
Imagine now you revise it and tell me I get 1 3, and on 3 I get the real, brother, because in reality a 3 I get on the exam. But you already discredit yourself, brother.
So now Mr. Question.
You start question 3, brother. So there's always the question. It's like
then-
there's no win-win to it, brother.
And then at the end of the day, even if you fucking do this over again, here's my thing again.
Oh, I know what's right.
If me plan to go fucking university, get fucked.
Exactly.
All of my scholarships them get fucked. Cause to be fair, we should not start school September. Alas, COVID pushback.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to wait till next year. So
Yeah, honestly, that's what I
So
say.
everything
I
push
don't know
back.
what's the fix or what expectation I can
even
get.
if you go, yo, alright, we'll fuck it up, we're gonna do it over. When? Like,
Exactly.
what the time? And then, what are you gonna do next year exam again?
Yeah,
While
what
they're
next year
while they're
students?
fixing this,
Yeah, I'm the next year
how are you
students.
preparing for next year students? Because remember, the next year students, you're prepared for your, right now you're prepared for your pandemic exam again next year. That's what you're preparing for. You know?
Yeah, you have to think about the
So,
worst case.
it's shambles,
Worst case
brother.
scenario.
Shambolic, brother.
Yeah.
So this Megan and Tory thing, you saw that?
Yeah.
Megan D. Stallion, first of all, that bitch is...
She hot your fuck.
Oh my god.
And then like when you watch her look at high school video, she was cute as shit. She did peng in high school too. She just get tick up and you see me more erratic now.
If you look upon my school video then.
No, that's
That sounds weird, isn't it? That sounds very pedophile.
Hey, you know what I mean still. You know what I mean, you know what I mean.
You know if you look at you.
You know what I mean. Just for clarification, just to look at, you know, where she coming from. Yeah. Just to appreciate the journey some more.
So basically, I have very limited knowledge of this. But basically, what is happening is what I understand is Tory Lanez and Megan did up for some shit kick off. So basically, Tory Lanez and Megan did up for blah 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 blah. Megan was shot.
And allegedly she said him shoot her.
Then blah blah blah. Because nobody said anything after she was shot. Everybody was like, what the fuck is going on? And blah blah blah. Megan goes, Tory shot me. Blah 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 blah. Tory releases an album saying, I didn't shoot the bitch.
Yeah.
Some fucking go on.
Yeah, he kept quiet for the longest while, not defend
So
himself.
even after she come out and say, yo, he
kept
shot
quiet,
me,
yeah.
he said, fuck on.
Which led to people assuming that, okay, I'm
And
guilty.
then blah 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 blah
Then
blah.
when he
He dropped a
started-
whole album saying, I didn't shoot that bitch.
Yeah, and you see, when I did meds,
He said album, but still.
it's
You see
it's
it?
pretty interesting.
Me say bad man.
But what me I say is this, dog, and I'm naturally, I think
Now you're going to listen about one thing.
no, you don't know me I say. But me and say me I look on it like two things now for say. One, it's just mad how in life people can, and I tweeted this the other day, it's mad how people can just not know the entire facts of a situation and take side with one somebody and hang out the other side.
Exactly.
That's
Isn't it?
exactly where you're going.
So that's just one thing. And even go expound on that. Only can do both of them.
And that's my thing. Because honestly, I don't really have an opinion on it. You know? Reason being, dog, I don't even know enough like Kenton say, brother. First of all, no one knows enough based on what I know, unless you were there. Because
the person who
these
know.
guys have not openly discuss this first of all. None of them. Even Megan, she don't really discuss
She just drop it
the
to
facts of the situation. She does make allegation. Apparently, then they arrest him for a little while, though.
Yeah,
And then
actually, I think he served time.
him save a good time.
I think they're both taken to the station.
So you can't even say, alright, you was judging by the legal whatever that word to be. The legal something there. You can say, alright, maybe this is what the side of the story relate. You can't say that, brother.
At the end of the day, like, I don't know. And for me, brother, but again, I don't know.
I have an opinion on it, brother. But what I find is people are choosing opinion based on a few things. Would them like more and gender. So all of the women them I said wicked man, demon man. And that's what that must say online. Woman them I say, alright, now you tell if show the woman, brother. What kind of thing that your man said that too? So people know I take sides, not based on the facts that are presented, but look the little snippet what them say, the little clickbait what them say, because the clickbait is Megan Stallion was shot by da. So you read that alone, you see what we say, now get shoot the woman for. But that's not the story. That's the headline and that's the clickbait. Forget to pay attention to the story.
Again, nobody knows the fucking story.
That's my thing, brother.
And
so
and again, the reason I don't have an opinion because nobody's fucking saying what the fuck happened.
exactly, brother.
So nobody in the car, because I'm not just the two of them that the bomb buckler.
Think one of the them did it too.
I'm not gonna
Yeah, one of the
So whoever in the car now say nothing, she's not saying exactly what happened. Him now say exactly what happened. And then you're like, cool. So at the end of the day, I'm like, I not gonna say your people are forming opinions. Because at the end of the day, he not cover himself in fucking glory either.
He does not.
Because she comes out and says, you fucking shot me. If you never shot the girl, your thing is go, alright, so I'm not gonna deny it. Here's the facts of what happened that night. At this point, you lay it out and go, so in conclusion, this is why I never shot that girl. You not just go, me not shot that girl. You explain why you couldn't be the person to shot that girl.
And that's a very strong point.
But then
based
you
on my
go,
understanding, even in the album him release, him still not give enough detail, right, Chance? It's still almost like him and say, alright, I never do this. In fact, him start party like him like or everything. Apparently them in as some.
Him never outright say him never did, but at the same time he never outright.
So
exactly, that's the biggest problem, brother. That's the biggest problem.
Release an album and go, oh yo, so I may have or may have not shot this
but this is how I feel about the
situation. But you
situation.
go on, the pussy tight.
Yeah.
What?
Honestly, like,
What kind of logic that?
That's not shit.
So me I say yo,
me now,
Alright.
again, I can't.
I don't have an opinion,
With
but
my point, I can't take a side.
that's
Yeah,
true. But
and-
at the end of the day,
and
I will
neither
say
can I.
I cannot take a side. But at the end of the day, I will say he has not covered himself in glory.
And I think
He has not. And at the end of the day, the thing is too as well. If she's lying, you got defamation of character, no?
Yeah. That's so.
You pull a last
So
two
there
things.
are many things,
So
and,
you
and
just
that's
sit back and go, oh, let her drag my name and begin to end my
Exactly.
career. But let me just release this album and say,
and that right there is why that person actually feel like him guilty. Because first of all, him not denied, even up to now, him not openly denied. He has not spoken on the issue. Maybe people
Nor
understand
has his
on his
lawyers.
film perspective.
And-
Because even if him shoot her, maybe there were some circumstances that led to him shooting her.
Come in and say, yo, alright, cool.
Maybe they don't know what that would have been still. But
That's the second point when we did that say, yo, everybody was like, yo, this brother always a go live on IG, why I never talk about it. I mean, I look upon it and say, alright, cool. I don't form my theories to say, yo, this person is right. My theories is more to say, more understand what the person may have made. You see me? Perspectives and alternatives exist.
because there's two sides to every story.
Two sides.
Three sides.
Three sides.
Three, yeah,
them
three
say.
sides.
Really
Film
two
side,
pieces.
fair side, and
Me just
actual
really want
truth.
to know one side. But watch it. Me I look on it and say, yo, you have such thing as fucking passive aggression, brother. Why, and I have it too, sometimes. Why is it that me I go rather try to defend myself on a point where the entire world believes that everything against me? Why would I rather go out of my way? Because next thing you know, oh, you're further defending yourself. Exactly like... So whether or not he did it then or whether that he did it now, it would have been the same response. People that think, oh, you're just defending yourself and whatever, you still did it, you fucking...
Alright, so but that's one way, but at the end of the day, that your character, and each way, all human beings, it's your responsibility to protect. If I care about your character, The
And
character, like for example,
career as well.
in
Like,
career, exactly, we're talking about in
We
career.
don't talk about just a character. Fuck a character. We're talking about your
Fuck your character. What's wrong with this youth?
No man, seriously, fuck your character. We're talking about the way
Fuck your character, not my character.
No, man, say still.
Nobody knows.
Alright, me say, in this scenario, you have bigger things than your character to worry about. You have bigger things than how people look at you.
Yeah.
I'm a earning your fuck with me.
Yeah,
I'm a food, I'm a pick them food, I'm a mother food. So you can really sit back and go, oh yeah, everybody believes this bitch, so let me just let her slay my fucking career. No, brother.
Yeah.
And just, you can't just give up. And at the end of the day, you look, your life's work. What not? Your life's work. Your albums.
And then bear in mind also
your
that
fans,
there is
sacrificed all of this.
there's a legal side to it. So
Exactly.
for example, and if you come out and say, alright, I cannot speak and hold on the topic
Because
based
it's a
on
legal
the legal matter.
Alright.
If you come out and say that, but you can still see the stance in it. You can either say, alright, I am guilty, I'm innocent. I can't speak on it in details based on the legal matter. You see that all the time? People come out and say, alright, all thing I can say is, I did not do this. I can't go in details because it's still in courts.
And then
legal
you
matter.
say, oh, such man lawyer bring such man lawyer for do that. So we can understand.
Yeah.
Say, alright. So you not talk about it, but we can see where you stand.
Where you
Because
stand,
I didn't do this.
exactly.
This bitch is lying, and I'm going to prove to you. I'm going to take this to court, and we're going to argue this.
It's a
I
strong
can go,
valid
alright,
point.
cool.
I'm not arguing to say, oh, that's really what he did. I'm just saying, again, I more or less try to understand the perspectives. That possibly
Understood.
exists.
Yeah, I understand.
That's-
And I then again, I have an opinion.
Honestly, I don't have an opinion.
But
I
me say,
don't
me
even know
say
where
the
to
only,
stand.
only thing we can take from it is that he did not cover himself in glory.
Yeah, no,
And
but
then-
he spoke about not only some things in that situation, but he literally brought like light to some things that were happening right in front of him, or whenever to men's like as it pertains to your personal life or even in the industry. So I appreciate the tracks, not so much because he's defending himself or again not painting himself in glory, but so he did talk about some stuff that you can sit down and mix and be like, you see me?
Maybe I need to listen to that.
I've
I've only like read
I
the
like the
reviews,
point
hear
that
people
was-
respond to everything, but I need to probably listen. I don't think I listen to the entire album because I'm not a fan of it. But at least
I
we can
probably-
get a couple
I'm not
songs
saying you
where
go listen to that shit, but
I probably if I listen, but I mean
Listen to
at the end
a
of
few
the day,
songs.
so my thing is right. Even if you're talking about other, why did you need to include what's happening with Megan in the album?
apparently
Like,
the
if,
album
so my
was
thing is-
inspired by it, right?
So my
there's
thing
seems that
there's
way.
like 10 tracks about Megan and
Yeah,
like,
so apparently it's a Megan album.
So my thing is, even if my thing is, if you're not talking about it, then don't fucking talk about it, innit? Make your fucking album about your fucking life or the fuck I go. But like, why you including Megan if you're not gonna fucking defend yourself?
Yeah.
If you go fuck out with this, fuck with them and for adjusting, no?
It's just marketing, bro. That's what them niggas do them shit, man. Them they did the extent of anything.
But
is
I say
marketing.
still, at the end of the day, the marketing not gonna make no sense because you are literally sacrificing your life. For,
It could be.
No,
it-
bro,
it-
like if
it
you go
could
drop
be-
a fucking project like that, everybody go stream your
but you know,
project
say
right
it
now.
could be from a business perspective. It could have said, alright, bad publicity, good publicity,
publicity.
still publicity.
Yeah,
Because
but
the
what
reality
I'm
is,
saying
there are a
is-
lot of persons who might have even
Yeah.
listened to that album who would never even look on a
True,
Tory Lanez
but
album,
my
brother.
thing is, so what? I'm sure same career not done after the album. I'm sure same life not done after the album. So just like Chris Brown, him life never done after him lick that girl in her ass. It continues. So what happens to the next album? When the pitchforks are out and everybody goes, we're not fucking listening to Tory Lanez. So I'm to that.
Yeah, but me I say it's not really a case where the man we don't look on it from a longevity standpoint. We just say, bro, the man just make some money right now, bro. Because
And maybe even if I think about that.
look on the war between Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma. Remy Ma dropped the song as a single, and it even did up on platforms. I really just YouTube, you see me? Nicki Minaj goes to Bumps and I say, alright, make an answer you walking up. I'm going to bring in two of my cronies, them, I'm going to talk and put it on an album. So I'm going to make money, because people are going to know that me a chat boy you, and I'm going to stream my album
So
to listen to
people
this
are
track.
gonna actually listen to the album
Yeah.
just for
So
ear sake.
again, we don't
Yes,
free the
sir.
longevity, it's just marketing
It's
stuff.
marketing. And
That's-
that could be the mindset.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but-
probably. But as I say still,
It's crazy though, because
and
as a man
I'm
still...
gonna say like both ends of the spectrum.
Yeah,
this
it's
is
fine.
you're fucking up your career, brother.
fine.
Yeah.
So even if you get this surge right, yes, sir, it's gonna fall off, and it's gonna fall off a cliff.
Yeah, but maybe in the middle of the way
But
there.
anyways,
Bear in mind that
I'm
you have
saying
some people
still-
just look for now, you know.
I say still,
They might look for profit now.
I say still, I'm not saying I care, but I have an opinion because I don't have all the facts.
I really do.
So yeah.
To be honest, I don't really care.
Yeah,
She alive, dog. I don't like it.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
not say that's
and she
enough,
make
but
coin now.
she's alive
As me, I say
and she's
still-
well. It's just hard though. To be honest, it does cross my mind, which I understand, like, why am I a shooter? Like, what
Why-
caused it to shoot is female. Like,
And
that crossed my mind. To be honest,
none-
with the entire situation, the only thing that crossed my mind is, if this is true, because someone shoot her now, that is a fact, she gets shot.
Why?
So, why she get shot?
And who?
And why
And
in the
who?
foot, bro? Like if you're
She a child run apparently.
No,
like in her foot, bro.
So that's the one thing that puzzles my brain when I actually try to dissect and understand.
Brother, I'm just still like, there is enough facts to understand what's going on. I'm not too.
Yo,
like, give a fuck.
where I'm going?
But again, I could see how it play out because it just like with Chris Brown and Rihanna, eventually they find out, say, oh, she hit him first and he hit her back and they were fighting. It's just that this nigga can fight and she's a girl.
And
So that's
why
her
I'm
blood
trying to
clot
say,
beat
we
up.
have to be careful of the clip.
So that's my point. So I say, yo, we can find out in a couple months what really happened and now we can revisit this and go, oh, yo,
situation. Yeah.
Tory a pussy nigga or Megan a wicked girl. We figure it out eventually. You see me?
It's true.
This has been another episode of the Grung podcast. I don't know. Another first week, we got the dogs them.
Yeah, so
In that place, I don't know, we have Chance.
priest.
we have Kwame.
Don't
Kwame
know
the
there.
original one, man. Kenton, you can follow our socials at Grung on Twitter, DM us if you want to be a part of the the panel you want forward as a guest one week. Or you have suggestions that you want us to talk about. If you have promotions, DM us at email us at grungfloorstudios.com.
Instagram page coming soon.
Oh yeah, coming very soon. First of all, email us at grungfloorstudios@gmail.com.
Did you not send a picture like you create one Instagram page one time now week here?
Look at that. You see me? Yo, we are chatting on the podcast. You see me?
That's fraud, you know.
So send us an email if about promotions or we don't know, or do some ads and thing and I chat it up for you. You see me?
We'll be back next week with another guest.
Next week, you don't know if a guest as usual. We'll continue chatting is continue the realness. We'll fuck up the ends as usual. And yeah, we're gonna put on blood clot self. The support has been a madness. So let's continue to support. Share with
Thank
your
you for
friends.
the overwhelming support, guys.
Yeah, guys.
Like literally,
We
it
love you
blew
guys.
up quick and fast than I thought
All
it
15
would.
of you will loving it.
Thanks for keeping letting them know our real niche. It's 15.
We have more than 15, brother.
I chose 16.
Stop.
Alright, so yeah, guys, thank you again for seeing.
They're lying, guys. We look on one split media. I'm gonna say 34, brother. That's crazy.
Oh, yes, still. Again, thanks for listening, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Don't play our success.
Grung.
24 that I can't tell alone, brother. Okay, check the video. Them.
Oh, it must more than once.
First of all, brother, listen.
Do you do that, brother?
I don't even listen to
That's
that.
yellow 45 documents.
Brother, listen to the podcast.
You're in the business of